This film provides a follow-on and update to prior videos of the Cottonwood Heights Amateur Radio Club emergency communications drills. It includes activities undertaken in 2016 and 2017 as participants in the Great Utah Shakeout. This statewide activity is intended to involve the entire population and improve disaster readiness, given the potential of a major earthquake in the Salt Lake Valley. Prior videos have explored basic emergency response procedures used by Cottonwood Heights City and the radio group known as CHARC. The primary mission of CHARC is to establish a group of trained operators capable of providing communications for city officials should normal communications facilities become inoperative or unavailable. Integral to this work is a continual reassessment of operating procedures and methods aimed at addressing weaknesses and shortcomings. In September of 2016, Cottonwood Heights City offices moved from rental space on Fort Union Boulevard to a new City Hall located across from Brighton High School on Bengal Boulevard. This move required installation of antennas and cabling and a significant update to EOC equipment and procedures. The Cottonwood Heights City Emergency Operations Center will be set up in a large area of the City Hall building, designated as the Community Room. In a disaster, this multifunction facility will become the headquarters for the Incident Command Team, consisting of city officials and communications volunteers. In 2014 and 2015, the Emergency Operations Center resided in the Incident Command Van, which was positioned at Brighton High School. This unit is equipped with communications and GIS displays to allow setting up a mobile command post. Our 2016 drill was covered by the local news media, helping to publicize the need for community readiness. The van will continue to be used in conjunction with the permanent fixed EOC at City Hall as a secondary station or as primary for more localized problem situations. After moving into the new building, antennas were put up and equipment was adapted for use in the new EOC. New plans were developed around the new environment. The large available space will house not only a full communications team, but also the incident command staff and other required city personnel. A major goal for CHARC over the past few years has been recruiting and training new operators. Since a disaster will occur without warning, many of the trained operators may not be available, so it's important that we have several individuals prepared to handle each position. This will continue to be a major factor in our planning and training. There are two large display screens in the EOC which allow us to show the command team a wide variety of data which is being gathered, such as live video from the shelter at the recreation center, recent images taken by our rover operators, district and precinct data availability, and drone video. CHARC and the city are fortunate to have major partners who help accomplish our mission of disaster readiness. Debbie McIntosh is the originator of CH Get Ready, an organization which teaches emergency preparedness. She has played a major role in bringing other local groups into the effort. We are also grateful to have the active support of local church leaders and wide participation by their members. The Brighton Stake of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is working to help respond to a potential need for help in their neighborhoods. Soren Sorensen is the communications specialist for the Brighton district. Kent Thomas is the Brighton Stake president.
The church is partnering with the city of Cottonwood Heights in this particular situation in order to help in the case of an emergency. We have, as you can see, an entire communication system where with black block captains, precinct leaders throughout the entire city area.
Brighton has the hardware and software needed to display the status of all homes in their district. They also have a trained alternate operator, Alan Priest.
District, how do you hear over?
Importantly, Brighton uses a generator to power their operations in the event that commercial power is disrupted. One element of the emergency management plan is the establishment of temporary shelters within the city. These would provide refuge from bad weather for residents who may not have access to their homes. The shelters would have water, nourishment, and provide first aid treatment. The Red Cross sets up and operates these facilities in locations hit by natural or other disasters. A primary shelter location for Cottonwood Heights is at the City Recreation Center. Bob Gauthier is a Red Cross volunteer.
We're prepared to house 50 people for an extended period of time. What you see behind me is the dormitory area where these people would be housed.
CHARC provides voice communications, still images, and streaming video from the shelter site to the EOC to give the incident command team real-time information on the situation there. Rod Rothbauer and Ed Hansen operated the communication systems during the 2016 drill. Another important facet of our emergency operations plan is rover operators. Bud Stevens has performed this function since the inception of CHARC. He has equipped his vehicle with radio communications and computer capabilities to enable sending voice reports, compressed still images, and even data files from any site within the city. Finally, during 2016 and 2017, we began experimenting with the use of camera-equipped drone aircraft. Clark Taylor is an experienced drone pilot who is working with CHARC and the city to evaluate the potential use of this technology in a disaster.
And places. So, for example, if there's areas that are a little bit too dangerous for someone to go into, or perhaps inaccessible, we can use the drone to kind of quickly get in there and check and see what's going on.
Currently, video information is recorded on an SD card in the aircraft. After each flight, the drone returns to the launch site and the data is made available to the EOC team. Mayor Cullimore and Assistant Police Chief Paul Brenneman participated in the drone evaluation in 2016.
Get around and go up and down.
While there are many regulatory and community relations issues to be evaluated, there is no question that drone video can provide unequaled situation assessment in a major disaster. For example, assessment of canyon road conditions and status of the water treatment plant would be critical information for our disaster recovery team. Cottonwood Heights Amateur Radio Club would like to invite all amateur radio operators residing within our city to participate with us in providing a viable backup emergency communication system for our neighborhoods.